summer, fall. Yes. Okay. Now we're in business. Now we're in business. Okay. So, what's this or something? Oh, hey, so cool. So we have like a thingamabob. Yeah. So again, the seasons here. All right. I had so much fun with this now. Cause I try to get a little bit creative about this. That hurt. So is everyone here? Can I start or should I wait or?
Yeah, I think the lesson should start now.
Okay, let's start now. All right.
Start.
Okay, we can start. All right, awesome. So, my name is Matthew. I am here to teach you about the seasons and holidays that we observe here in America.
Yeah.
So where I'm currently located, I live in the United States. But I live like in the Northeast. So if I got to show you a map of the United States, basically, hold on. You know what? I'm gonna get you guys a map better yet. This will be fun. 1 second. Share the screen, desktop. Start screen share. So now I'm gonna get you guys a map. Whoops. No. Okay, so we're gonna go to Google. Google.com, and then we can like a maps. Okay. Now we're going to. Oh, no. How on earth do you zoom out of this thing? Aha, there it is. Okay. Zoom, 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 zoom. A little more. Okay, so. Zoom in. Nope, zoom out. Okay. So, the United States, here's the United States, and so basically it's divided into basically like three. I guess I could say like three sections because you kind of have like they have like the Northeast, which is like I don't know if it's up here or just called the East side of the United States here, where basically you observe essentially multiple seasons, and then you have the like kind of like the Midwest, which is hanging around here, and then you have like the West Coast. Okay, it's actually very warm over here. So where I am up here in New York, so I'm on the East Coast. Okay. Google Hangouts. Okay, so with that out of the way, can I go back to my own screen, Google Hangout? Okay. That a little bit too fast. You're screen sharing. I don't want to screen share anymore. Hold up. Oh, okay. There it is. Okay, so, well, that wasn't too fast. So, I think the camera's kind of covered, my friend, because like it's kind of dark half here. Anyway, so, where I live in the Northeast. So I get to observe, basically all parts of the United States get to observe 4 seasons. However, we like to define each season by temperature fluctuations here. So where I live in the Northeast, so therefore I get to observe 4 seasons, so therefore I get to experience like 4 different variations in temperature. Am I talking too fast? I can slow down. That makes sense? Okay, so hope you guys can see this. So we have seasons. We have what you call it, winter, spring, summer. And we have fall. Probably could it was actually better, but what you call it. So, yeah. All right. So can I hold this correctly? Okay. So essentially here from like January to like late March, we basically technically it's like December to like essentially like early March, we observe winter. Okay, so winter's like the very first season of like the year essentially, and it's actually really really cold. So basically, if you see like in like American movies and it's like around like Christmas time, it'd be snowing. So if you ever hear of winter, just think of like really really cold and there's snow on the ground, at least in the Northeast. Okay, I can speak for the Midwest because they get snow, but not like the West Coast, which I just showed, which I can go over again later. Okay, so then we observe. So when the year starts, we observe winter first. Then we're gonna go into spring, which is right here. Okay, guys, can't even see that. So we're gonna observe winter first. Then we're gonna go into spring. Okay. Spring is right after winter, so therefore, essentially, what's gonna happen is that the Earth's starting to warm up again. So spring is warm, but it's not as warm as summer over here. Over here, down, that's summer. Okay, so spring. It's a little bit warmer, but however, usually it's associated with flowers blooming, and there's a lot of rain and whatnot. So how can I explain it? So basically, in the morning it'll start kind of chilly, and then it'll warm up during the day. That's spring. Okay, and then spring is from like March. It's like March to like I say like late May. Okay, no, I'm sorry, mid June. Okay. All right, and then so after you get through spring, you guys can't even see this, can you? No. Okay, after you get through like spring, get to go into summer. Summer is fun because it gets really, really hot, and usually it kind of stays very, very warm throughout most days, except if it's like a really, really cloudy day. And summer would be from what would that be? Summer. Like mid June to like mid September, we'll have like it will be summer, so it'll be really, really warm. So that's associated here. We associate that with really high heat, like a lot of heat, very hot, and people think about like pools and beaches and whatnot in order to cool off. So that is essentially what summer is all about. And then into the fall, and we in the Northeast love fall because fall signifies fall right here. Can you guys see that? Yeah, fall. All right, so. In the Northeast, we love fall. Well, I don't know why, because that means the holidays are coming up. We got Halloween. What else do we have? We have Thanksgiving and then Christmas, not too far away, which actually happens in winter. But and here in fall, and so in it's fall, everyone loves to talk about like pumpkin spice lattes from like a coffee chain called Starbucks and whatnot. It's ridiculous. What else? Apple pie, apple cider. I forget my list if I'm forgetting. Okay. So those are like the 4 seasons, like in a small nutshell. That's just in the United States. But like but we're in the northern hemisphere, so that's how this works. So, but if you were to go like in the southern hemisphere, essentially, you're going to go to Australia. The way I wrote it, quick sidebar. Can you see that? Okay. So, but if you're like in Australia, which is in the southern hemisphere, on the other side of essentially like on the farthest side of the planet from us, when we have winter like in January and February and March, they'll be having summer. Okay? And basically, it kind of just flips. That's just a quick sidebar and whatnot. So you don't have to worry about that. Most importantly, it starts off with really, really cold in winter, and then it warms up to go to spring, and then it goes to summer, it gets really, really hot, and then it goes to fall, cools down, and then it gets really, really cold back at winter. So it just kind of goes in like a nice little, I could have written this better, but it's like a nice little cycle. All right. Now, I got the season thing out of the way. We'll go more into that. We should also go into essentially the holidays. Now, I'm going to do a screen share. I'm going to show you guys like a bunch of a website that has all the holidays, has a bunch of holidays listed on it. Now everyone in America celebrates all these holidays. Not everyone in America knows about all these holidays, okay? So, wherever to come, you don't have to know all the holidays, and if you don't know, it's okay to ask. However, I would advise against acting like you know something, you don't know something. You try to basically act like you know something we really don't, and that's just really, really rude, and people get pissed off. So if you don't know something, it's better to say, I don't know, but can you please tell me about this? All right, so we're going to do a screen share. Can I get a screen share? Fantastic. Hi, can I get a hi back? No, maybe? I don't know. Can everyone hear me? No? Let me see if you guys can hear me. So. All right, I'm going to screen share. Hey, you're on the live. Okay, so here is basically all the holidays in the United States in 2017. It's a huge, huge, huge list. So let's start from the top. So there's Hanukkah, there's New Year's Day. I don't know what that is. There are a whole bunch of holidays here. So like we have also like Martin Luther King Junior Day, it's a federal holiday. Basically, when it's a federal holiday, basically all the states observe it. That's what it means to have a federal holiday. Now, this is basically about, it was like a, has something to do with the segregation movement that we had here in the United States 40 years ago, something like that. Is that long ago? It might have been a little bit further back. Robert E. Lee. Okay. Idaho human rights. So obviously, state of Idaho would basically observe this. Like, I don't know about this. Like 90% of these holidays I hadn't even heard of. I didn't even know we had these. So there's a bunch of holidays here in the United States, but let's go to one that we all should know. Oh, Texas Independence Day. Appreciation, Holy Pre-Am. March equinox. Oh, this is a good one. So March equinox, that's basically saying that that's like the start of spring, right? Click on that. Equal day and night nearly, and then it's kind of like spring is starting to kick in motion essentially. It's like marking the end of winter and like marking the start of spring. So and basically we have 12 hours a day and 12 hours a night, and that kind of marks it essentially. Okay, so then we keep going. Good Friday, that's like a state holiday, 13 states. I thought all the states celebrated. Anyway, Holy Saturday. This is all like this is like a Christian holiday. I think Good Friday, don't eat meat, right? Right. Churches, Good Friday is a day of mourning and quiet prayer for many Christians. Essentially, this is a religious holiday that we have. Not everyone will observe religious holidays. Like those who participate in a certain religion, like Christianity would most likely observe Good Friday and Holy Saturday. So, Patriots Day, never heard of that. Oklahoma Day, never heard of that one. There are so many holidays here. Law Day, Loyalty Day. The point of what I'm trying to show you is that there are a lot of holidays here in America, but however, you do not have to know all of them. You can know just a few. Like there are a few main ones that you essentially are expected to know. You don't have to know much about it, but at least you should know that like it is a holiday, and then like people like to use certain things on it. So, whatchamacallit? No. Okay. Army's birthday. Juneteenth, Father's Day. That's an important one. Observance, Independence Day. Woohoo! 4th of July, Firecracker Day. Anyway. That's probably going more in depth on this one, Independence Day. So, Independence Day is a big thing here in America. Essentially, wait, can everyone still hear me though? Can everyone hear me? I'm going to assume yes. Okay. So, Independence Day. Basically the day that basically we got our independence from Great Britain in 1776, right? And so basically, everyone likes to basically light up the grill. Okay, what do they do? So everyone will basically buy alcohol, light up the grill, and launch firecrackers on that day. It's kind of like a nice day to like basically take off from work and just celebrate the nation's birthday, essentially. That's all it is. There'll be parades, there'll be concerts and whatnot, and it's a really fun time. You can go to those events if you want to. People have a lot of fun. Okay, so let's go back one. Parents' Day, Pioneer Day, National Aviation Day. Oh, Jack would like that. Anyway, Labor Day. It's another one. So the big one. So, Labor Day is on first Monday of September every year. It was originally organized to celebrate various labor unions' strength and contributions to the United States. Like, this is a big one because this is how we kind of like mark the end of summer. Essentially, because once Labor Day passes, then we're kind of like, all right, summer's about to end. It's about to go into fall. Okay, that's how we kind of do it here. I don't know if some people, wait, what does it say? For students, at least, last chance to organize parties before school starts again. Okay, so clearly it says here that basically people are preparing to go back to work, and kids are preparing to go back to school. Some kids are already in school, like having like college is still considered school. So by the time this thing rolls around, I'm already in school because it's in September and school starts in August for me. So things are I should probably point this out. I should really point this out. All right, so I'm gonna go back and get a map again. Oh, what am I? Do I have a map here? I do have a map here. Okay, we're gonna go back here. So essentially, every state likes to govern themselves accordingly when it comes to the school systems. So, or like every region, I should say. Fly. Anyway, so like, whatchamacallit? At least where I'm from New York. So where I hang out, nope, that's a little too much. All right. So I live close to Manhattan, to the city, which is down here by like the low portion of New York. So basically, oh wow, that's really good. Okay, so like down here, like in New York, so like essentially we would start school roughly around September or something like that, and like in other states, they'll start school like in California, they'll start school in August or something, and like they'll start like their like elementary or high school like in August, but they'll end their school in May. And then some of us here in New York, we start in September, we'll end in like May, like June or something like that. So like all states like they have their own way, they have their own school system, like they govern themselves accordingly. So that's another sidebar you don't have to remember, but that's just something neat about what we do here in America. Okay, so close that. Now, no, we're not going to that one yet. We'll get to eventually. Seasons, back on Labor Day. So Labor Day is kind of like marking the end of summer, and it's kind of like fall's coming, time to kind of like change gears a little bit and kind of calm down. So Air Force birthday, God bless our servicemen and women. Whatchamacallit, Native Americans Day. Is that originally Columbus Day? They changed it. Okay. This is a good one. I like this one. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. This is good. Finally, there's something about this one. All right. So, well, many people here would still refer to Native Americans Day as Columbus Day, but we call it Native Americans Day because of the history of what happened of when basically Christopher Columbus, who I think he was from Italy, but he sailed for Spain. Basically, he whatchamacallit? He basically essentially was trying to find India, but he ended up finding America instead because he got blown off course, something like that. So, and he met some Native Americans. And we call this Native Americans Day because essentially Christopher Columbus comes over here and basically just does like essentially a form of like genocide to these two Native Americans. They come, they bring them food and necklaces, all this stuff, and then essentially what happened is that Christopher Columbus he kind of brought disease with them, which killed them off sense because coming from new land to another new land, and where you're not supposed to see disease, you kind of get killed off. So a lot of the Native Americans died. Also, quite a few got killed as well. So long story short, Columbus Day is Native Americans Day, but here we'll refer to just if you hear like Native Americans Day, it's also Columbus Day. It's both interchangeable. But people realized that Christopher Columbus was evil, and so we wanted to name Native Americans to pay respects. So I don't know if that's a lot, but just all you have to remember is just Native Americans Day is Columbus Day. That's it. Very, very simple. Now, let's go back. Native Americans Day, Columbus Day, Yom Kippur, Jewish holiday, Child Health Day. Didn't know that was a thing either. Oh, look, Columbus Day right here. So, there you go. Columbus Day. Federal holiday. Native Americans Day. See, look, they interchange them. So, same thing. Oh, Indigenous Peoples Day. That works as well. All right, so Halloween, which actually coming up very, very soon. What's today? Today is the 27th, and then it's on the 31st, right? So That's coming up very soon. People love Halloween, love to dress up in like scary outfits and whatnot. And it basically, here in America, kids basically will take their. Can I give a demonstration of this? Okay. I'll put my screen back to. I'm back. Okay. So we're talking about Halloween, which is coming up in a few days here. It's on the 31st, which I think is Tuesday here. So essentially on Halloween, kids here, what they love to do, especially like young kids, they'll basically get a nice costume. They'll dress up as like Winnie the Pooh, Obi-Wan Kenobi, or whatever character that they like to see on TV. And they'll have like kind of like a, I call this like a bucket. Yeah, okay. They'll have like a nice little bucket kind of thing. This is an awful bucket, by the way. I'm gonna call this a bowl, okay? And the bowl is gonna have like a handle, okay? And there'll be like a pumpkin mask on it. Can I even draw a pumpkin? Let's see. Can I draw a pumpkin? I'm having way too much fun with this. All right. Okay. That pumpkin. Oh shoot! All right, my crude depiction of a Halloween trick or treat basket or bucket, whatever you want to call it. And then, so kids will have like some costumes, take the bucket, walk around people's houses, knock on the door, and then. So wait, okay, let's back it up a second. All right. Wow, that was actually pretty funny. Okay, so they take the baskets and then they'll walk around the neighborhood. Sometimes walk around alone if they're much older. But if they're younger, they walk around with their parents. And then, so the norm here is that you can only go up to houses that have their lights on, because that means that they're home. So if the house lights are on, they walk up to the door, they knock on the door, and then someone comes to answer it. Either you knock on the door or you ring the doorbell. Either or works. Usually ringing the doorbell is more effective than knocking on the door. So, and then someone comes to the door. When someone opens the door, you basically say, trick or treat, right? And then say trick or treat. And then basically they'll come to the door with like a bucket of candy. And then what you can do is that you can just put your hand, either sometimes let you take more than one piece of candy, or they can have just one piece of candy. Or they give you some weird stuff. But it's also, you have to be careful because people also like to harm children. So what they'll do is that they would, what would they do? I imagine that if they would tamper with the candy. It's like they open the wrapper, they put like a nail in it or something like that. And then so, and kids, don't know any better, will basically, they'll see the candy wrapper, they'll open it, and they'll just chomp down on it, and there's a nail in it, it'll go right into their mouth, and it's like a rusty nail, they can get an infection, they could die. So, gotta be very careful about that. So they always say, check the wrappers to see if it has been opened or not, because some people are just evil and they want to hurt other people. So, but anyway, it's fun. People like to dress up in scary costumes and whatnot. People have to go to see horror movies around that time of year. Really, really fun time. That's coming up in a few days here. So, what else? Oh, wait, hold up. Let me switch the screen back. Desktop. Okay, so, by the way, is all this making sense? Do you have any questions or anything like that? Can they not talk? Like, you guys have like a mute thing here. Any questions? No? It's like a mute thing on. Okay, well. No? Okay. All right, well, all right. So now we're going to go back to this. All right. Election Day, that's like, oh, that's a state holiday thing. Okay. Hey, Marine Corps. All right. Veterans Day. Thanksgiving. Look at this. Thanksgiving. Oh, man, this is a good one. Thanksgiving. So now we got Thanksgiving. So you guys are going to love this one. You're going to love this drawing. This is going to be fun. Halloween mask. All right. So. All right. Thanksgiving. This is the day where it is okay not to work out and you can get fat. So like the family will be at home and then someone will be at home slaving over the stove for like 8-10 hours at a time, cooking a lot of food. I have to censor myself here. I'm trying not to curse. I'm really trying not to curse right now. Okay, so we like to cook turkey. All right, or in Italian you say tacchino. Can I even draw a turkey? We're gonna draw one. All right, so I'm gonna try to draw a live turkey. You know what? Wow, that's awful. My artistic skills are failing me right now. Okay, so turkey, and then there's like a turkey, right? And then there's like a little knob here, and then like it's steaming. That's a little much. All right. Oh, this is 9:30 already. What the heck? Are you kidding me? I'm just getting started. All right, so like a big turkey kind of thing. I know, right? Like, what is that? I know. I'll make you a better picture. Give me a second. Hold up. What is that? It makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. All right. No. Google images.
What is that?
Oh. Thanksgiving. Oh, wait. Turkey. No. Clip art. Well, okay. Thanksgiving clip art. So, essentially, on Thanksgiving, everyone likes to cook a turkey. So, turkey looks like this. That's a clip art. That's like a artistic drawing of turkey. But Thanksgiving turkey. All right. So something like. Okay. Come on. All right. So, turkey looks something like this. All right. That's a turkey. Oh, you can't even see this, right? No, you can't see it. My bad.
Yeah,
What
you cannot see.
Just like eating day, right?
All right, so can I see that now? Turkey.
Oh.
All right, that's turkey.
That's-
Not my
oh,
bad. I can't draw for my
turkey.
life. Okay, I'm trying here. So you have a turkey.
Turkey.
Yes.
Falcon.
How we spell it? Turkey.
Yeah. How could we spell it?
Turkey.
Turkey.
Yeah.
Turkey.
Turkey. Turkey.
Turkey.
Y. Turkey. Thanksgiving dinner. This is and
Yeah.
basically in America when we have Thanksgiving dinner, we basically call it like a spread. And so a spread is basically all the food, all the Thanksgiving food on the dinner table. It looks something like this.
I'm hungry now.
Turkey, you have like your sides, your mashed potatoes, salad. I don't know what that is. You have your flowers and whatnot. Let's find a few more. Look at this. How good does this stuff look? Holy smokes. Looks so good. Oh, I think like cranberry. That's like cranberry, something like that. Oh, man. Wow. Holy smokes. Oh, what is this? Oh, wait. All right. Yeah. Okay. Are those like hummus or something? Anyway. All right. I'm getting sidetracked. Let me stop real quick. All right. Let me stop myself. Okay. Seasons? No, we went over that already. So that's Thanksgiving. Essentially, people will stuff their bellies full to the point where they have to go to the emergency room and get the stomach pumped because they overeat. But essentially, today we kind of just, it's like you kind of sit around with the family and friends and you just have like a dinner and say what you did before. Like that's all it is about. But also had something to do with what do we call it? First settlers here and how they survived. Like 1 year here and they had dinner with the Native Americans, something like that. Let's read this real quick. Thanksgiving, it's traditionally a day for families to get their friends. Background. Annual holiday since 1863. Not everyone sees Thanksgiving Day as a cause for celebration. Since the year 1970, a group of Native Americans and their supporters have staged protests for National Day of Mourning at Plymouth Rock and Plymouth, Massachusetts. Blah, blah, blah. I can see why they would do that. Yeah. We weren't the best first settlers here. Anyway, so back out of that. Let's go find something. All right. Oh, wait a minute. You guys have to see this one. This is very important. First world problems. I'm going to tell you guys about first world problems here in America. This is a huge problem that will never ever be solved. All right, where is it? Hold up. Where is it? Thanksgiving, President's Day, Black Friday. All right, this isn't really a holiday. It's more of like a special day. I guess it's not really a holiday. Anyway, so on Black Friday is only so many days until Christmas, and Christmas is associated with giving gifts. Okay, and so on Black Friday, this is when most people will go out and buy a ton of stuff for Christmas because there are sales and people just basically run out within their cars and stand in line for hours at a time at a store just to get one item sometimes, and so basically they go and basically people say we're going to go out and shop until we drop, essentially. They work really hard, they go out and they just, because like all stores have like massive sales and people love sales, because a sale here basically says that if something costs $90 and basically if they have a 50% off sale on the product, basically, well, it's originally $90 to cost $45. It will now cost $45 because it's half price, and people go nuts and literally fight each other tooth and nail just for one item. It's ridiculous. Anyway, but that's what most people do anyway, right? So what can I say? It's interesting to watch, I would say. So essentially, it's basically people shopping before Christmas comes, so that way they can get good deals on gifts and stuff and getaway vacations, that kind of stuff. And then after Black Friday, you have Cyber Monday, and that is basically Cyber Monday is like it's like an extension of Black Friday, except now there are deals. Instead of having in-store deals for Black Friday, now you have basically sales on online stores. That's what Cyber Monday is. People basically will scour the internet for hours looking for great deals on what to buy for stuff for Christmas, or just because they want something. Now, that's all it is, okay? Because it goes over sales and discounts. Okay. For Pocket's birthday. Okay. Pearl Harbor Remembrance Day. Was that? Oh, that on December. Oh, that was not a good day. Maybe we'll go into that another day, but not today. All right, then you have Hanukkah, and then you have National Guard's birthday. Last day of Hanukkah, December solstice, Christmas Eve, Christmas Eve, and then you have Christmas Day. Let's go into Hanukkah because that's important because a lot of Jewish people here. So, America. So, many Jewish communities in the United States observe their first day of Hanukkah, which marks the start of Hanukkah, also known as I'm still say Hanukkah, or Festival of Lights. Hanukkah is an eight-day Jewish observance that remembers the Jewish people's struggle for religious freedom. In a way. And I think you get gifts for like all 8. There are 8 days. Do you get gifts for all 8 days? Did it say that? I don't want to be rude. Blah, blah, blah. Many Americans of Jewish faith also eat food fried in olive oil, which potato pancakes. Those are really good. If you ever had potato pancakes, you know what I'm talking about. If not, but potato pancakes are so good. Holy smokes. Anyway, let me not get sidetracked here. Doesn't really say anything about gifts, about Hanukkah, ritual cleansing. I believe they give gifts on Hanukkah. It's like there's like 8 days of gifts, something like that. Because it's for 8 days, right? I think Hanukkah's for 8 days. Yeah, 8-day Jewish observance. Okay, so. And then you have, whatchamacallit, Christmas Eve. Hold up. Where's it? Christmas Eve. Okay. So, yeah, Christmas Eve, which is what everyone has been waiting for. Everyone. It's ridiculous. People go nuts. But just to give you a taste of what that looks like, we're going to go back to Google here and type in Christmas tree, better yet. Christmas Eve. So after Thanksgiving passes, people are like stores and companies are going to start pushing Christmas. It's going to be all over, but you can never get away from it. It's like you cannot unsubscribe from that reality at all whatsoever. So there are trees. They call them evergreens. They call them evergreens because when it snows outside and all the other trees are just naked because they don't have any leaves on them, there's this one tree that has it. that still has green on it, and these are these kind of trees, evergreen. So basically, you decorate it with bright color, with like bright like little lights and whatnot. Like this is a good example of. Oh, that is too small. I'm so sorry. Can I get a better picture? Settings, tools. Where's tools to? Size. Large. Let's go large. That is not large. Anyway, I'm so upset. Let me show this one. All right, so it's kind of better. So green tree, yeah, basically people will put bulbs on it. You put like, I guess you call it like a streamer of some sort. You have lights, which you can see here, all those bright little twinkles right here. Be a big star on top and whatnot, and a bunch of presents. Some families will put their presents in front of the tree before Christmas Eve, and it'll just stay there and just open it on Christmas Day. Other families will basically say that Santa will bring the gifts, and so they will leave the trees, like the base of the tree here. There won't be any gifts here at all. So that'll kind of look like this. It'll look bare, there are no gifts under the tree, and then on Christmas Eve, when the kids go to sleep, parents will act like Santa Claus, and they'll bring all the gifts, and they'll shove it under the tree. And then on Christmas Day, you get something like this. You get the tree, and there'll be a bunch of gifts under it, okay? So very, very simple. A great time of year. The vibes are like it's especially in the Northeast, like it's cold. Like there is like a point where it's like if you lived in the north, like if you lived in a place where you should get snow, which would be essentially a place that would get snow would be like Northeast, up around here, South Carolina, maybe not Georgia, but like North Carolina up here, get some snow up in this area. Oh, don't go down there. All right, so you get snow here, and then you end up. People hope it gets like in these areas, states here, you get some snow, and then get some snow here in Nebraska, South Dakota, North Dakota. Oh, look, Canada's up here. Then you have like the Colorado Clipper that comes zipping across here. Don't worry about that. It's meteorology. Okay, so you get some snow up here, up down to, I guess, Colorado. Colorado will get some snow. And there's also like a mountain range that hangs around this area here, I think. There's like a mountain range here, and then there's. So anyway, they'll get snow. They'll get a lot of snow accumulates here. This is like the Midwest here. Washington gets some snow. Oregon, I think Idaho too. Utah might be a little of a stretch. Maybe Utah probably gets some snow as well. Not Arizona. I don't think Arizona gets it. Not New Mexico. Not down here because it's really warm down here. But so the places that would get snow, which basically these states here, all the way up to here. They would want something called a white Christmas. When they say white Christmas, they're referring to is that will there be snow on the ground when Christmas Eve arrives, or will it be snowing or on Christmas Eve? Okay, and they call it white Christmas because the ground will be white because the snow is white. So I'm going to show you what snow looks like because. Unless you live in a cold environment, you're not going to know what snow looks like. And it's very important that you know what snow looks like. So, snow. All right? So, when people say a white Christmas, something like this. There's snow on the ground. There's snow on the trees. It's like winter wonderland, and it looks beautiful. So if you're here and someone says, are we going to have a white Christmas? What they're referring to is something like this. It will be snow on the ground, so basically it will be white, and it's Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. That's all it means. Okay? Oh, by the way, another sidebar. When it snows, when snow's falling, snow likes to absorb sound. So when it's snowing, it is dead quiet. Certain places, unless you're next to a highway, but then the highway won't be as loud. But snow absorbs like sound, so when it's snowing, it's very, very quiet. It's so peaceful. Okay. Now I got the whole white Christmas thing out of the way. Let's go back to that thing here. Okay. So essentially, parents put the gifts under the trees, and then on Christmas Day. Day. Here it is. everyone will come down. Like, you know, the parents already know the stuff on the tree, but the kids think that Santa, who lives at the North Pole, got on his reindeer. He got on his sleigh with his reindeer, with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and he traveled across the world over 24 hours, delivering presents to all the good boys and girls who have been good all year on his nice list. I'm sure you all know that. I don't know if you guys know that, but I'm just gonna go over it anyway, okay? And then so kids come down like, oh, Santa came. So the parents are like, oh look, Santa came. They left presents for you under the tree, you know. Fascinating stuff because like action 65 should actually be good. But anyway, so and then usually then on Christmas Day you have dinner. It's basically like a Thanksgiving dinner, except you have it on Christmas essentially. You know, so like same concept with Thanksgiving. Someone slaves over the stove for like 8 to 10 hours throughout the day cooking a meal, and then they serve it Christmas Day, essentially. You know. Also celebrate the Jesus Christ birth, and basically it's pre-winter celebrations. There are also religious celebrations on Christmas Eve. They have Catholics have like a midnight mass kind of thing going. Sunday schools have like their own little program about Christmas, all that kind of stuff. So fascinating stuff. Oh look, Kwanzaa. Hold up. Kwanzaa. September, October, November, December. Okay. Kwanzaa, day after Christmas Day, New Year's Eve. And New Year's Eve is basically saying that, well, you guys probably have New Year's Eve, right? I imagine you guys have New Year's Eve. I can't even see you guys anymore. Okay, so New Year's Eve, especially here in America, this is a big thing. Holy smokes. This is like a serious thing, especially in New York. All right, let's go to New Year's Eve, NYC. Now, let me tell you about this. This place is so packed with so many people from all walks of life. Oh, look, the aftermath of it. The street is trash. The poor, I hope they pay this guy well for cleaning that stuff. Like, holy smokes. Anyway, so basically, everyone will gather on New Year's Eve in Times Square to see this big ball drop, okay? And so it's a whole big thing. People have like streamers and like horns, and these also have like this thing where whatchamacallit, like you can bang together. Makes makes like a ton of noise. They also have like these like New Year's it'd be like, so if the year right now is 2017, on New Year's Eve they'll have glasses that will say it's like 2018, we'll say like 2018 New Year, something like that kind of thing. Okay, and so basically there'll be a big countdown, you know, to watch the ball drop, essentially. So they have this in New York, and I think they'll also have a similar one in it's either in Los Angeles or they have one in San Francisco, something like that, in California. Okay? So, and when New Year's hits, the ball has dropped, because the ball will be up here somewhere. Now, it won't be down here. It'll be like up on top here. They'll see you watch, like, it's not a frame here, but up here on a pole, it'll be dropping. Can you see with this one? Hold up. Yeah, it'll be like up here. The ball will be up here dropping. And then once the ball basically slides down this pole, and hits reach the bottom, all the confetti will fall from the sky like this. And it's just mayhem. Okay? Oh, yeah, and the Jumbotrons and stuff will say, New Year, Toshiba, Happy New Year, blah, 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 blah. You know, great time. Woohoo, kiss your loved one on 12 on the dot, you know, that kind of stuff. So, and then New Year's Day is basically like, it's kind of nice day to recover from all the drinking and partying you did on New Year's Eve and whatnot. Well, actually, you still do some partying on New Year's Day, but like, you kind of start to come out of it, that kind of thing. Oh, look, fireworks. See? Kaboom, right? Woohoo, yeah! How cool is that? Okay, am I missing something? Oh, yeah, let's go to YouTube. Yes, so, New Year's Eve, Ball Drop, 2016. All right. Are there any good ones? All right, so we're gonna.
25 seconds. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7.
And then people go nuts. So that is New Year's in NYC. Oh, there'll also be concerts as well, which I did not show here, but there'll be concerts with with all the popular artists and stuff like that. So that's the whole calendar. As you can see, there are a ton of holidays. Oh, look, wait, New Year's Day right here. Okay, so there are a ton of holidays. You don't have to know every single one. There are a few that I would highly recommend that you should know just a little bit about. You don't have to know the whole history, but at least you just know that it's being observed on that day. And that can be seen, this one here. Okay, popular holidays. January 1st, New Year's Day. Valentine's Day, February 14th. St. Patrick's Day, March 17th. Easter Sunday, April 16th. Well, that already passed, so it'll be April 1st of next year. So, Earth Day, Planet Lovers Unite, that kind of thing. You gotta appreciate, you gotta recycle, you know. Yep, okay. Mother's Day, gotta love your mom, tell your mom you love them, that kind of thing, you know, very important. Memorial Day, with remembrance of the troops that gave their lives for the country. People are very big on this one. I highly recommend that you should at least be aware that that is occurring. Just saying. Father's Day, tell your fathers that you love them. Independence Day, woohoo, we got independence from Britain. Labor Day, about labor unions. Halloween, get dressed up. Thanksgiving, stuff yourself until you have to go to the emergency room kind of day. Hanukkah, Christmas, New Year's Eve, and that's it. Those are the big ones, all right? And then, oh yeah, there's like on Valentine's Day, some people who don't have a significant other basically say happy, like they'll say something silly. It would be like, what was it? It was like a happy Singles Awareness Day or something like that. So. Did I miss anything? Season. Is there anything substantial we forgot to you? There's Tilt. I mean, not really. Okay, so if anything, go back to Google. And then we see teasers. All right. So, winter, summer. Oh wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Winter, summer. That's fall. That's spring. Okay. Now, if I can fall, looks something like this. All right. Leaves change. So basically, this is like the precursor to winter. Leaves start changing because it starts first in summer. Starts getting colder. And then so the trees notice the change, and then the leaves on the trees start to change color because they are shedding the leaves, and they're also storing like nutrients in their trunks. But also, there's also an evil thing that they're trying to do is at the point of the leaves dropping on top of the grass below is to basically starve out their competition so that they can get the most nutrients and store it up for themselves, that kind of thing. So fall, very, very beautiful. All these fall colors and whatnot. Like, it is amazing. I'll say that. Oh, look. Yeah, Halloween too. The jack-o'-lanterns, that kind of stuff. I mean, like, it's really, really cool. You know, people do pumpkin carving as well. It's a big thing in the fall. People go apple picking. All right. And then we have winter. See? Snow on the ground, frozen trees. Don't forget, there's also something called a white Christmas. People want a white Christmas. Basically, there's snow on the ground or snowing on Christmas Eve, that kind of thing, you know. So, Beautiful picture. Beautiful. What you call it? Winter, spring. When spring, all the flowers start to blossom. Trees start. They start releasing their pollen. Oh my gosh! So when you come here, and if you have allergies, your friends have allergies, they will suffer during the spring. At least I know. I personally suffer during the spring because like the amount of pollen that gets put in the air is ridiculous, and it's ridiculous. Okay, so we're on the great side. It's blossoming. It's supposed to start getting warmer. Also, by the way, it will probably rain a lot as well, and then that allows the flowers like these tulips here, right? I think those are tulips to grow. Beautiful tulips. Beautiful tulips. You know, got like a meadow here going. Fascinating stuff. And then last but not least, we have summer. And then when summer rolls around, people associate that with the beach and the pool. So sand, water, ocean. Oh yeah, I should also say that if you're ever like on the East Coast, especially out by like New York and like Rhode Island and whatnot, we have something up here called well, actually we have really, really strong currents. We call them rip currents because what they do is literally, if you're in the water, you get caught. Well, they call them rip currents because what they do is they literally rip you off the shore and they drag you out to sea. And they're strong. Yeah, it's really, really hard to swim out of. What's happening to rip current? Rip current. See? Okay, so rip current. Very, very careful, especially like if you're like on the East Coast. So we have these here, and these are strong. They're no joke. So you have the shore here, and basically, rip current basically will grow. Well, basically, it's basically water that's being forced outward out to sea because you have water coming from on both sides coming in here, right? So it's crashing up on land, but it has to go somewhere. It can't go up on land; it has to go out. So it kind of creates like a vacuum, and it sucks it out. So if you're here and you get caught in this thing, there's only one way to escape out of this thing. You have to swim out to the left or to the right. Don't fight it because you will tire yourself out and you will drown. I promise you that much. So you have to swim out to the right or swim out to the left. You have to swim parallel to the current, not against it. Parallel, out, okay? So it's a quick safety thing. Oh, can we see one here? I guess we can call it rip current, right? I can't really identify it here, but I'm assuming this is supposed to be rip current here because this is what they're delineating with the color here. So like, they're hard to see, but the easiest way to see one, I believe, is see how the waves here are folding? If you don't see this here, like see how like all that white stuff here, because like the waves fold on top of each other, you see how there's very little folding here? That's how you know that's a rip current, because water's going out, water is not coming in, because when it comes in, it starts to fold like this. Just saying. So that's a rip current. Oh, look, right here. See, look. See how it's white here coming in, water's coming in, right? And then all of a sudden, it's not white over here. It's going to freaking tear you out to sea. Just saying. All right. I know that was a lot. That was a lot, I'll admit. Any questions?
Okay, Matthew. Okay, I want to ask you about Halloween.
Yes.
Favorite costume in Halloween? Your favorite costume? Your favorite costume?
My current
Costume.
Halloween?
Yeah.
Oh, I already have a costume. No, I'm only civilian. I don't have a costume. But if I was gonna have a costume, I think I was dressed up as like Assassin's Creed or something like that. So, remember Assassin's Creed? No. Hold up. This is pretty cool. If I had a costume, it would basically be like a trench coat. I think I would have a hoodie under it, and it would be which is basically the Assassin's Creed costume. So we're gonna go to desktop real quick. So if I was gonna dress myself with Assassin's Creed, like for sure, without a shadow of a doubt. No, I'm not going here. Assassin's Creed. Okay, so minus the movie part.
That's great.
And go to images. Something like this.
Oh,
Oh.
That's
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 cool.
just, we'll do that. It was something like that. I think that's pretty freaking dope. But anyway, that's what I do if I was gonna dress by something. So I know my roommate's gonna dress by something. Well, he's gonna go as like a cop or something, but like cop with short shorts. Can I find let me see if I can find the costume. Hold up. It's weird. It is so weird. Okay, all right. So you're still here. Okay, so cop costume with
Female.
shorts. Oh my
Oh my god.
god.
Something like that.
Hold up.
That's cool.
Short shorts. Okay, yeah, it was something like this. He's gonna go as this guy. My roommate's gonna go as this guy.
Oh, understood.
But okay, all right. Here's the kicker. So, I have the aviators, right? But then who have like a beer belt or something like that? Who have a beer belt? So basically, it's a belt with like beers on it, essentially. Type of beer belt. Hold up.
Okay.
Something like we'll have something like this on, like a beer belt, like that.
Mm.
So we'll have that on the costume here. So that's what he's gonna go as. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I didn't take time to do a costume thing. I really shit. I was like, no, I want to sleep. I work really hard. Which one call it? So, any other questions?
I have a question.
Yes.
From all the holiday, what the most like? What the holiday most like?
What holiday is the what?
Holiday.
Like, what is
holiday
your
like-
favorite holiday?
My favorite holiday.
Yeah, your favorite holiday.
That's a choose. That's like we choose. Wow, I love those to choose. That's so mean to me. Holy smokes. All right, so if I really had to choose, coming down to the wire, holiday-wise, I would say it would have to be Christmas because like the atmosphere and it's cold, it's snowing, and like I love that. Like I say, Christmas is good. Thanksgiving is good too. So like I love to cook, so like I cook on Thanksgiving, so I love Thanksgiving. I love Christmas, but like Christmas first, then Thanksgiving, because I like the atmosphere of Christmas, that kind of thing. It's cold outside, and so it's like people have like some people still use fireplaces, and they burn wood, and when they burn wood, that smell goes into the atmosphere, and you can really smell it, and it smells like perfection. It smells so nice. So like a lot of people say that they like the cold and whatnot. And to tell you the truth, no human really likes to be cold. However, what they're saying is like what they're really saying is like they like going outside and it's cold, but they have like a nice, warm, cozy place to go to right after. Just think about it. Do you really like the cold? Be out there all the time when like it's bitter cold and actually hurts? No. You like going out into the cold for a little bit, and you get to go to a nice, warm place that's cozy. That's supposed to be nice, warm up in. Okay. So when someone says that, that's okay. What else? However, I had to go. But now, since we're on the topic of holidays, but however, I do love fall though. Fall for seasons, fall is one of my favorites. I love fall. Like the color change, that kind of stuff. How it's cool, but it's not too cold to make it like holy crap. I need to go inside and not go outside ever again. That kind of thing. However, winter is really where it's at because when it snows, it's fascinating to watch. You can really sit there. You can sit there, right? In your dorm or in your chair or in your house, put your feet up, a cup of coffee or tea, whatever you like to drink, essentially, and you just watch the snow fall from the sky. It is fascinating to watch. At least I can actually find that footage of that. Hold up. Okay, so desktop, click screen share. You see your pretty face again. Now we're gonna go to YouTube. Snow falling. Okay. 8 hours of snow falling. Can I see animation? Kind of like that, except this is like a CGI generated thing.
It's just like rain, right?
Yeah, it's just like, but like it's rain, but it's like it's but it's it won't be like sometimes depending on like how moist the snow is, it'll fall kind of slowly, be really really fast. So that's actually what it'll look like actually. Like not even joking. You're outside. This is a little bit faster though. Okay. So
It's
like
dangerous.
yeah, but like so like there's a snow. Then you have like a blizzard. You have like a blizzard, you have wind blowing, and snow can also be falling, right? And then so it kind of be swirling,
Can hear
and
the-
to fall, it could be almost blinding sometimes. And then so you have like snow, so like kind of like that will be kind of drifting down, nice and lightly. Now I'm going to show you rain. Rain falling, so you can see a difference. We probably already know the difference, but like, no. Rain sounds. Kind of see rain falling. Rain shower. How about this? Rain. Keywords are very important. Rain showers.
the first one.
Animation. It's being a bear. I can't find it. Whatever. I give up.
Okay.
I can't do it. All right. But
You
anyway.
already know rain.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
But like snow, but like when it falls, it's just much lighter. It's Is it
As
bad?
Indonesian people, we never see a
Here it
snow.
is.
You know?
Yeah. So like snowmobile, it's very very fluffy, and like, each snowflake is very unique. It's very very light. It just kind of just floats down. Except it's like so snow can be like what it could be light and dry, and will float down. If it's heavy, comes out at a much faster pace. And so that was fine. The problem is when you get like 6 inches. Well, I'm saying in my terms. I gotta say like you guys use meters and stuff like that, right? So anyway, I say inches, but like what's it called? Converter. Unit converter. Oh, I didn't say foot. I want to say inches. Inch, not to a mile. Millimeter, centimeter. What do you guys use? Meters, right? No, centimeter. Okay, so we get like 6 inches. It's like 15 centimeters, or we get a foot of snow, 30 centimeters. You know. So when that happens, it kind of like so if it's light. It's really light. It'd be like fluff when you basically. You can't even see this, but whatever. You see me, but like if it's like a foot of snow, it comes down. But if it's light and dry, it'd be like powder. It'd be like powder, and like you would blow it, it'll just fly away. You can easily shovel. It's not hard. If it's slightly moist, it gets kind of heavy, and then what will happen is that when it eventually, it's like here's the ground, and you have all the snow that kind of flies on top here. And then what happens over time is that it'll kind of get compact. When it compacts, it gets heavier. That's when we have to go out and then let's say it's really cold. It freezes over, it turns to like ice, and you have to go out and shovel it. It is a pain to shovel because 1, it's heavy, 2, you can throw it your back, and 3, people can have heart attacks. So from overworking themselves. So if you're not fit, then like that can become a problem for certain people. Oh man, am I missing something? No. All right. Any other questions?
Okay, me. Matthew, I want question about Valentine Days in
Valentine.
America. Valentine Days. Valentine Days.
Policy Day?
Valentine Days? Yeah.
Valentine.
Valentine.
Valentine's.
Valentine. Apa sih?
Valentine's.
Oh, Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day, yes. About in America.
Valentine's Day. Oh, Valentine's Day. All right. So, like the custom for Valentine's. Oh, you know what? What am I doing? I have a board right here. Let's have some fun again. All right. So, common thing here in America. There are chocolates, there are flowers, and then there are teddy bears. All right? Three very common things that what the guys, this is what the guys get the girl. Okay? All right, so, oh, that is not a heart. Shoot. Oh, I can't. It's been a long
That
week.
is a romantic day, right?
Yeah, so they get like a heart and like it'll be like a heart, and then so like it'll be a box of chocolates could be in shape of a heart. So we'll have that, and then we'll also can I even draw like a teddy bear? Let's see. So you have like the body. Shit, that's not- that's horrible. So we have the head, bear, and then. All right, so I kind of say like, no, let's do this right now. Come on. I love you, or it's like, I love you. Kind of thing. Oh, what's with that? Let's do some eyes.
What are you drawing?
Oh, you'll see in a second. Holy crap. All right. This is kind of stuff.
Oh,
You got a heart, you got a teddy bear.
Oh my
You know,
God.
like, kind of like, I love you on it, that kind of thing. All right?
Teddy bear.
Yeah, I tried.
That's
I'm
it.
trying here. All right, so.
it's a
And a box of
This
chocolate.
time, I'll show you. We'll give you some better ones. Google images and then Valentine.
searching love.
Oh, look, hearts, right? And red. Red is also known as root chakra, that kind of thing. What should I call it? So you see, like a box of hearts, like a box of chocolates, in form of hearts, very common. Got like Skittles and stuff like that. Oh, you see, look, they're kissing. You know, that's what it's all about. What should I call it? So Valentine's Day. Be there. Okay. Papers like this. You know?
Wow.
All right. Be mine, that kind of thing. You
Red
know?
teddy bear.
I love you.
Uh,
Oh, look at this one.
oh,
Your message here. Okay, that's like an ad kind of thing. Oh, shoot. Okay.
what is that?
This one says shit bitch you was fine. Anyway, profanity. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on here though. I'm so sorry if I broke any rules here. Hope I don't get fined. Anyway. I love you. It's alright. What else? Oh, flowers.
Oh yeah. Rose flower.
This kind of stuff.
Oh,
You know?
Oh, it's beautiful. It's really beautiful.
Any other questions?
me.
Okay.
Okay, me.
I know it's weird question, but I want to know. I want to make sure. Can we eat the snow?
Can you get snow where you are? Or can I get snow?
I never seen a snow. I want to
You
know
ever seen
if
snow? Oh, you want to see like more snow? I can show you more snow. Give me a second. Hold up. Give me a second. We can find you some snow. I can probably find you some snow. I'm accepting that I can find snow for my friends here. Okay, so why is it so odd? Hold up. That's not cool.
Oh,
Desktop. Sorry, share.
have you seen
Okay.
somebody
So
who eats snow?
snow. We see some snow.
What smell? I don't know its smell.
Blizzard.
Blizzard.
Blizzard. Progression. That's probably. I can't even spell that right. I spelled that wrong. B-L.
Blizzard.
No. Okay. Blizzard. What is B-A-T-H? Oh, look, Weather Channel. Better yet, that's even better. Easier to find. Okay. Look at this poor guy. Snow montage. Winter Storm Jonas. Can we actually see some snow? Let's see. Hold up. We might actually get lucky. Hold up. Can they show any other people on the ground getting pummeled by snow? Wait. Oh, wait. Oh, no, there's nothing in the background. Darn it. That's no fun. No. We'll find it. Gotta give me some time, though. What if I say, meet like a snow wall? There's snow. This poor guy.
We got it! Woo! Woo! We got it! Yes! Listen to that! Listen to that! Oh, baby!
What is he doing?
Oh, this is just snow. You wanted to see snow? Here's snow. That's snow. Oh,
Thunder snow.
thunder snow. I don't know. Can they show it?
Can you find?
Oh! Listen to that! Son of a...
All right. So thunder snow. All it is basically it's snowing and there's a thunderstorm in progress. Thunderstorms usually associated with rain. Okay. So, but they also happen while it's snowing. It's not as, but like we don't associate that with it. So it's like one of those rare events that you can kind of happen to experience if you're lucky. You know, I've seen it. It's actually pretty freaking cool in my opinion. I think it's like phenomenal.
That's unbelievable! Oh my goodness!
So it's
Holy
cold.
smoke!
You know.
It's cool and scary.
Just incredible!
And like, so like, you see how there's kind of like a haze in the background here? That's kind of how it's when it's snowing because it's white, but it also like what's the word? It obscures your vision a little bit, like distance wise. So usually, the human eye should be able to see up to a mile. Okay, but snow affects visibility. Oh, look at that. That is like smudge on my laptop. Whatever. Anyway, so essentially, you should be able to see a mile down the street, but you can't see the snow. Basically, you can probably see about a quarter of a mile, maybe, or a tenth of a mile down the street, something like that. So snow will obscure your vision. So thunder snow, whatchamacallit. Oh, we also have hurricanes. I didn't talk about hurricanes. Hurricane season, that is like late summer into fall, like midsummer into fall. We have some hurricanes.
Everybody, sorry.
We gotta go. What?
Yeah, I think we're off. Yeah, we should finish our lesson today. Is it okay? I'm sorry for disturbing you.
Okay, so what else do you want to talk about?
Yeah, the time is up.
Oh, time is up. Oh, okay. I keep going for this one. Okay.
I don't want to.
I can go for hours. You kidding me? Shoot. All right.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's already done for today. Thank you very much for today's mentoring, Matthew, and thank you for Glenda and Mr. Koji. And then maybe we can meet in the next mentoring.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, Matthew.
Thank you,
Good night.
Matthew.
Bye.
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 Bye. Thank you very much.
Bye.